I think this could genuinely be the best driver of 2025. Are you looking for a new driver? Are you looking at spending £500 or £600 on all the stuff that's about to come out and the stuff that has come out? Are you the sort of person that buys a new driver every year hoping for the more money you spend, the better you're going to hit it? Well, this kind of forgotten driver, it's brand new for this year. I guess it will be replaced next year, but it is a bargain. It is the Callaway Big Bertha, and it's very cheap. You can get these brand new for about £300 or £400 at the very most. I got this for even less than that, and it is really surprising me. It's as good as anything else, so I'm going to do a quick review of this, hit some shots of it, and kind of my current one, which is the Cobra, and we're going to see what it's like, get some numbers and all that good stuff. So on the fifth here, it's the 343 yard par 4. At this time of year, it's not difficult. The wind's behind us. There are bunkers left and right, but they're easy-ish to carry as long as I strike it okay. And there's no rough left or right because it's kind of the winter. It's getting towards dark now, so hopefully the picture's okay. Let's see if we can put a good swing on it. Like that. Bit toey, but that's down the middle nicely there. Only 251 carry, but it is winter, so we won't get too upset about that. Okay, let's try and put some speed on this one. Better. 154 ball speed, 260 carry. Yeah, that's just gone dead straight. Do you like the feel of this club? It does feel nice, kind of all over the face. Which maybe you wouldn't like actually, but you know, I don't mind that. Oh, that's right at the green, that one. That was the best strike yet. 155 ball speed, 2449 spin, and it's carried 270. I mean, I can hit it better than that, but I'm doing a lot of drive work at the moment. I'm working on slowing it down and getting the tempo right at the top, giving myself space on the downswing and slotting in and coming through and turning through it. And it's improving my consistency no end, but it's dropping my ball speed down. I'm normally kind of 170, high 160s is kind of my cruising speed, so I'll get that back up. I'd rather hit a fairway. Okay, so let's just kind of do a comparison here. This is kind of what I'm gaming at the moment, the Cobra aerojet, low spin. Generally like a low spin bomber. I've got a couple of wacky Callaway coloured balls here, so we know the difference for sure of them. The three Callaways have gone kind of right. I was aiming at the flag, okay, so one of them's gone dead at the flag, probably be in the semi rough, but that's okay because it's going to be just short of the green. The other one is, I guess, dead centre of the fairway, kind of hit it. I get push draw slightly, and then the other one was just a dead straight shot that didn't draw, so that's going to be the right side of the fairway. So they're all fine, but let's just see in terms of distance then what happens with these ones. So, oh, that's horrible. That's so far right. Okay, we've got one really left. Okay, there we go. Pretty much out the middle. 151 ball speed, 259 carry, 2524. Definitely feels a bit trickier to swing. Okay, let's get one more. Oh, a bit heely. The low spinner versus the super forgiving Callaway, the spin's about the same, the ball speed is about the same, except for that first one where I was kind of trying to tickle it. The spin's about the same. Everything is about the same. So why do I need a low spin bomber when I can get the same numbers from something with a much higher MOI in this Callaway, and it's much cheaper? Let's get down there and have a look and see where these bad boys have all finished up. So first person view mode activated. You see the fairway is that way. It's a little dark for me to see where any balls have gone. I know that one went right, the Cobra, one went really left, and a couple went down the middle, and the Callaways are all pretty much down the middle. I can see one Callaway beautifully in the fairway. Okay, so there's one here, not where we want to be. I don't know if that's, no, that's not my ball. Oh, it's a Pro V1 result. Oh, that feeling when you find a Pro V1. Love to see it. I mean, this is the thing. You didn't want to be in that. That used to be a bunker, and it's that's just a pile of cabbage. All that one as well. And this is kind of where I'm at. This is why I'm working on driver, because I can't do this to myself. Okay, so going back down the fairway. That is one of the Callaways, and there's another Callaway up there, another 15 yards or so, 20 yards maybe. There is a cobra next to it right there, and there is another cobra over there. I can't see one of the other Callaways though. So the Callaway Big Bertha driver, I think this could genuinely be the best driver of 2025. It's gone under the radar, that's why I say it. It came out last year now, it seems like a few days ago, it was a few days ago. But it's really good. It's not been massively marketed. I don't really know why it's not been massively marketed by Callaway, but it is a really solid driver. It's super forgiving, which kind of everyone's after these days, but it has the benefits of being really low spin. You know, looking at some of the numbers there on the GC3, it was getting the same, if not lower spin than that Cobra, which is the low spin model of that aerojet model. This has kind of got the best of both worlds, I suppose. It's like their X version of their kind of premium line, isn't it? It's, you know, the elite, whatever you want to call it, the current one that's just kind of come out now, or is coming out in April. It's like the X version of that, or the Paradigm X. So it's got the kind of high MOI, but it's got that low spin or lower spin in it. I guess it's a bit like the 10K Max that Ping have done really well with. So I don't really get why it's not being pushed by Callaway very much. It's really weird. But I really like it, and it obviously won't be the biggest driver 2025. It wasn't the biggest driver last year because people just don't know about it. But you know, just over £200 is what I got this for. It's £200. You can't buy any driver £200. I can't even remember where I bought this from now. You can hunt around and you can find this cheap. Maybe not as cheap as that. I think that kind of boat has been and gone, but you can definitely get it for less than £300. I've seen other places that are doing it. So look, it's low spin, it's highly forgiving. As you probably heard from the shots that I hit, it sounds great, it feels great. The only thing you may have picked up is that I said that it feels great all over the face. You know, I was hitting it out the toe, I hit a few out the heel, I hit quite a lot out the middle too, but other people have said this too, it doesn't really matter where you hit it on the face, it feels great, as opposed to something, you know, I've got a Paradigm Triple Diamond, you know when you've hit that out the middle, and you know when you've hit it low, it feels horrendous when you hit it low and heely, that club. So the feedback, if you are someone that is into the feedback you get and you need that feedback, maybe this isn't for you, but I think for vast majority of golfers out there, just purely on the price and the distance you get and the forgiveness, like why would you get anything else unless you know, like a Taylormade fanboy or a Cobra fanboy. Other things I will say about this club is I quite like weighing the club heads that I try for drivers and things like that, and the shafts. And this head is the lightest out of the ones that I've got at the moment. I've got a few different models. So I've got a QI10 LS, and that and this head are the lightest heads I've got. I've got a couple of different shaft options, so it is one of the lightest heads you can get if you find a light shaft for it. Basically means you're going to be able to swing this faster. So again, if you're looking for forgiveness and a bit more distance, this is perfect because it's lighter, you'll swing faster, higher MOI, doesn't matter where you catch it with the face, it's going to retain ball speed. So you will generally just get, you know, they say you can't buy a driver and it's going to make you hit it further or more accurately. Well, I would kind of argue that with this club, just purely from the science. You know, it's heel weighted, you can see there, it's got a removable weight, not that you can really do anything with it or move it anywhere else, but that's where the bulk of the weight is. So it helps you get that face turning over. It helps you get rid of those slices, which is what the majority of golfers struggle with. You can hopefully see that it's a very kind of stretched out from front to back, very kind of, lots of people kind of describe it as a triangular shape. Again, that's to try and help with the aerodynamics. It's to do with pulling all the weight far back and lowering that center of gravity and increasing that MOI. So it's got a lot going on for it. It's because of that, it's a kind of unique looking driver. I personally think it's great. I really like the look of it. Doesn't offend me. I know some people won't like it, and that's fine then. You know, a lot of people that buy clubs, they buy them for the look of them, and that's fine too. So if you don't like it, don't buy it. I think 100% if you are looking for something in 2025, you're looking for a new driver, you're looking for something different, you're looking for something longer, you're looking for something more forgiving, you should 100% give this a go. If you can get it under £300, that is a fantastic bargain. You're likely going to be able to resell that in a year or two, and you'll have only lost at most about £100, but more likely you can sell it second hand and you'll probably have only lost £75 to £50. In terms of, you know, the consistency and how it performs, I could see on the course how it went. Even though, and I've put this on the video, kind of overlaid it, even though I got confused with which balls were which there, the Callaway shots were much more consistent. The dispersion was much tighter. The longest shot came from this Callaway, which is supposed to be a more forgiving model. Give it a go. Honestly, I don't think anyone would regret it. If you did buy it and you thought it was the most horrible thing in the world, like I say, it's so cheap, you could get your money back pretty much by sticking it on eBay. So you haven't really got anything to lose, okay? For me, best driver of 2025, the Callaway Big Bertha, until they bring out the next version, which will probably be this year. Anyway, let me know in the comments, what are you playing? Have you tried this before? Do you like it? Do you think there's something better? There'll be loads of Ping Max 10K users, I expect, that tell me that that's way better than this, but let me know in the comments. So there we go. I hope you found that useful. If you did find that video useful at all, then please consider hitting the like button. It really helps out the channel. And obviously, if you think it'll be useful for anyone you know, then please also hit that share button and send it on to them. Good golfing, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.